Hello everybody, this is Zay here with another episode of Zay's Thoughts, and today I'm going to be reviewing Chernobyl Diaries. Now the first question most people ask about Chernobyl Diaries is it a found footage movie? And no, it is not a found footage movie. I've seen all over YouTube, all over the internet, several different reviewers debating is it found footage, is it not found footage? No, it is not found footage. Not even close. This movie doesn't even appear to be a found footage film. But I do understand where some of the confusion is coming from, but we'll get into that later in the review. Diaries is a movie about a group of extreme tourists who take a trip to the highly radioactive site of Chernobyl, and when the sun goes down, the Hills Have Eyes games begin. And that's pretty much all you need to know. It's starring Jesse McCartney, Dmitry Dyachenko, and Devin Kelly. You probably haven't heard of any of those people besides Jesse McCartney, and it really shows in this film. The acting is not very good, but I guess with this kind of movie, you just come to expect it. Really. I guess an important question to ask before watching Chernobyl Diaries is it scary? And no, it's not. Is it boring? Yes. If your eyes are closed while watching Chernobyl Diaries, it's because you've fallen asleep, not because you're afraid of what's going to happen next. Now I guess we can get into what was good about this movie. The one thing that I can really come up with was the ending. And I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but the ending was great. I saw it coming, but it was still effective, and I believe if the entire movie was centered around this ending, then maybe Chernobyl Diaries could have actually been a good movie, or at least better than it. Now comes the easy part of this review, talking about what was bad. The director in this movie was terrible. Now, we get into why people kind of thought this was a found footage movie. The movie starts off as kind of a handy cam, like, vacation footage of just these friends just having a good time, and about 5 or 10 minutes into the movie it switches into Brad Parker, who's the director of this movie, his failure of an attempt to be a director. It's almost like he wanted to make a movie where he wanted to have the viewer feel like he was standing with this group, either in front of them, behind them, looking through a crack, something like that, but it just does not work because it's like halfway found footage, halfway director, but because of the cinematography, you can tell that there's no way this is a found footage film. Like, there'll be a scene where he's in front of the group as they're running away from something, and he'll be filming it, and then it'll just turn, and it'll turn around, and he'll be behind them. So it feels like he's documenting it, but you know it's not found footage because no one ever acknowledges the person filming, and nothing ever happens for the person filming. Things just kind of go right by him. So you know it's not found footage, but for some reason he kind of wanted to make it look like it. I don't know. I'm just as confused as everyone else who was watching this movie, but I'm 100% sure it's not found footage. It was just a terrible job by the director, which was kind of the trend for this terrible movie. I mean, it really could have been great. That's the thing. There was so much going for this movie. The premise of the movie was fantastic. I mean, Chernobyl, this is something that has never been tackled before, and you get a movie that's mediocre at best, and it's kind of sad because I really think that with the ending, this movie could have gone somewhere. Maybe a sequel, I don't know. I personally wouldn't watch it, but you never know. The final verdict of this film is it's an F, a 3 out of 10. It's not a good film. The cinematography was terrible, had a bad director, it was boring, it wasn't scary. So please use this review as a guideline. Do not see Chernobyl Diaries. Do not spend any money to see this movie. You'll be wasting your time. The campaign was good for it. The trailers built it up like it was going to be a good movie, but that's one of the only things that was really good about this movie. So stay away at all costs. Don't redbox it. Anything. This has been Zay here with another episode of Zay's Thoughts, and please comment, please like, thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below, have you seen this movie? Would you think about it? And would you see a sequel if Brad Parker came along to make another one? Thank you guys.